Ferrari, Lamborghini and Porsche. These are three names that make most car lovers go weak at the knees because of what they represent. Speed, power and offshore bank accounts. They're the mega money unobtainium we had plastered all over our bedroom walls. But there were also a few cars that did the speed and power thing without the speed and power price tag. One such car of the 90s was the BMW E34 M5, whose 3.6 litre straight six engine produced 311 horsepower and 266 pounds-foot of torque. Widely revered as the pinnacle of hand-built analog performance saloons, it was an exhilarating machine. But let's face it, it was never Ferrari fast. To get anywhere near 200 miles an hour with a middle management salary, there was only ever one option, and that car would become one of the most legendary super saloons ever made. Enter the Vauxhall Carlton, aka the Opel Amiga in Europe. Owned by GM, who now also owned Lotus, GM boss Bob Eaton wanted us Europeans to have a car with more excitement. And because Lotus was already working on an LT5 GM V8, the Carlton and Amiga twins were originally destined to have that engine. But with time against them, the decision was made to rework the existing 3-litre straight six, which was stroked to 3.6 litres, with Opel's new 24-valve head, and then to strap two turbos on for good measure. The result was 377 horsepower, a staggering 419 pounds-foot of torque, and an official top speed of 177 miles an hour. Big AP brakes ensured strong stopping power too, and to handle the massive power and torque demands, a GM-sourced 6-speed manual gearbox from a Corvette ZR1 was fitted. With all said and done, the Lotus Carlton was faster than a 964 Porsche 911 Turbo, and would match a Ferrari Testarossa to 180 miles an hour. What's more, at £48,000, it was far cheaper than anything as fast, which meant that more people could buy it, which was also a big reason why the Lotus Carlton gained its legendary status. On November 16th, 1990, the car was denounced on the floor of the UK Parliament, with MP Alex Carlisle arguing, "Gentlemen, join me in condemning especially the heavy publicity that has been given recently to a Vauxhall Carlton, which is capable, apparently, of achieving 170 miles an hour. It should not be available for public purchase." But available it was, with, according to the Lotus Owners Club, 348 made for the UK in right-hand drive, and 602 available in Europe in left-hand drive form. And because it was well known for its speed, it wasn't only discerning buyers who enjoyed driving them. Thieves did too, with the most infamous group of criminals stealing the now legendary 40 RA on the 26th of November 1993. For months, the gang made fools of police with multiple hit-and-run attacks, even opposite police stations. Their haul of cigarettes and alcohol totaled around £20,000, and according to PC David Oliver, a local intelligence officer, "We simply haven't been able to get near the thing, and it looks unlikely that we ever will." And you know what? They never were caught, instead dumping the car in the canal after the introduction of police helicopters, which spooked them into early retirement. And so we have a 180 mile an hour super saloon that the government tried to ban, and that was used to outrun the police on multiple occasions. It is also a car that I've loved for 10 years, but with prices now in excess of £70,000, and because of their incredible rarity, it's also a car that's always been out of reach. Until that is, I got a message on Instagram telling me that they knew of a Lotus Carlton that's said to be the highest mileage one in existence. But the best bit, it was also for sale. So I got messaged on Instagram, and it belongs to one of his customers' best friends. All I know is the owner, Bruce, is 80 years old. We are literally 0.3 miles away.
I don't know about you, but my knees are knocking.
Oh, I'm so excited. I never thought I'd be able to.
I'm only worried that he might, he's going to be so attached to it, he might change his mind. That's the only thing. I've seen that happen before.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, the old chap.
I'm very excited to see it.
I can see it on the drive.
Oh, he's got it out.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit. There is a Lotus Carlton on that driveway.
Oh, my God.
All right, so we have arrived at Bruce's house. This is Bruce. It is fantastic to meet you. It's not for sale, is it? It's not advertised anywhere. No. But your best friend has some affiliations with a garage or so, and then I was messaged on Instagram, and here we are. I'm a firm believer in fate. It's also done 203,000 miles. Bruce, you've owned it for
20 years.
Yeah. And first impressions, like, we are all stunned.
I was expecting it to be a lot more tired.
Like the usual stuff that I buy.
Yeah. And also, you said that this car is factory standard spec.
Yeah.
Bruce, would you mind just popping the boot?
Yeah.
Because I've seen magazine articles. I saw an award, documented history.
That is a sign of a
Yeah.
proper owner.
Bruce is a man that you want to buy a car from.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at here, Bruce?
Magazine articles that I've done work on the car.
Because you're the editor of the Lotus.
No, it's the Autobahn Storms. It started off as any Vauxhall that was 6-cylinder, but now it just covers all.
Yeah.
Vauxhall Opel. That's the factory manual, and that just covers the Lotus.
Okay,
stuff
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And this covers the rest of it.
That's cool.
This is the service, right from the first service up to about 90 or maybe 100,000.
That's
136, it's
136K,
probably
yeah.
go there.
And whereabouts were these done? Was it quite local?
Vauxhall main dealer, look.
Middlesex.
So it's
They're
quite
all-
local. It's London.
This is, I didn't get this done. The previous owner got this done, and I've just added to it. These are all the MOTs
Service
that go on
bills.
from this. I've noted all the stuff that's been done on it when it was done.
We like Bruce, don't we? We like Bruce a lot.
I love a history file like this.
Yeah. So Bruce, you've had this
90.
for a long time. Why are you selling now?
As you get older, part of owning another car or a collection of cars was to work on them. Because I used to be a motor mechanic. I've got to an age now where I can't work on them. You know, putting this up on the 4 stands and, you know, jacking it up and putting it up, that's a day's work for me.
Yeah.
I was having a look to try and sort out a few things on the suspension, and I jacked it up and I had to getting underneath, and I thought, no, I don't want to do that anymore, you know.
So the question is, Bruce, having this for 20 years, have you enjoyed the ownership over the 20 years?
Yeah, you
That's
can't
good.
fail to enjoy it. Every time you get in it, it puts a smile on your face.
And it feels
because
special.
When you've got driving along the road and somebody comes herring out behind you, and you thought you move over, and then they pull up and they're going like this, or they've got their camera out the window taking pictures. You know, it's...
That's when you know you've got a cool car.
So I've got a few cars, right? A few quite nice cars, but this is the one car that I think is going to get the most amount of attention out of anything.
This is the coolest.
It is a legend, an icon, and to be standing in front of it and chatting to Bruce is just, it's incredible.
So what have you done to this over the 20 years then, Bruce? Have you just maintained it?
It's all in there, but the first thing I did was to detail all the suspension front and back, detail the engine. Oh, you haven't seen the engine?
Let's have a look at
Yeah,
this, shall we? Yeah. And the interior, Bruce, is that standard GSI fare?
No,
So Lotus also...
They took it all out, took
Yeah.
the covers off, put all the padding and
Okay.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Are you ready for this?
Oh.
Even the bonnet strut, look how...
Wow.
When you say you detailed this, Bruce, you were not wrong, were you?
So 3.6 litre straight six, twin
24
turbo,
valve.
24 valve, 377 horsepower, and the pound foot, the torque
It's
is
phenomenal.
419.
419. That is immense.
That's a
huge.
lot.
And funny enough, you know, people don't mention that, and that's the thing that that is the thing about it.
And it's really long geared, like you were saying as well.
Yeah.
You said at about 80 miles an hour. You know,
I'm doing about
abroad,
2,000 RPM.
2,000 RPM.
I feel a bit like we've gone to go and buy a car off of me. You know how I'm really nerdy with cars? You know, like with my 6 Series, I'm like researching, I'm like, I want to do this, and this has got to be original, and that.
I
and
know
it-
a little bit about these cars, but Bruce just knows everything.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
know what I
I
mean?
don't.
Bruce is the man.
Oh, you know,
So
far,
there's
far
people
more-
I go to, you know, if I'm
Yeah.
stuck, there's people I go to.
But-
So the unique thing about, or one of the things about this, is that the aircon works.
I
went
was
all
just
the
about
way
the next question.
I was just
Because I see
seeing the
you put a
adapter.
134A conversion on
That's
it.
right, yeah.
And does, and
Well,
it
I've done
actually
the
works.
article on what we did with
Oh, it's
it, and we've
amazing.
checked everything. You know, and it wasn't an easy
So-
job, but a lot of people won't do it. You know, it packs up, and they
Just leave it.
yeah.
So I'm assuming from that, the electrically speaking, sunroof, electric seats, that everything works on this car.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm kind of speechless at the
Yeah,
moment.
so am I. This is the first time this has ever happened to us.
I know,
actually.
yeah.
We've never come to look at a car in such good condition ever.
But I love that it's done over 200,000 miles.
Well, that is a sort of a badge of honour, because
Yeah.
one of those trophies was from Lotus, and it was presented by Mike Kimberley, who was the CEO
wow,
of
yeah,
Lotus at the time. There was about 60 Lotus Carltons and Amigas at the anniversary, 35th anniversary at the factory. I said, oh, don't bother looking, you know, don't spend too much time on it because it's not going to win a trophy. So it was just, well, it's very clean. And that. So I said, yeah, but you want to look at the mileage? And they just could not believe it. You know, so they gave me a trophy just because it was high mileage.
So most of the ones that you see out there, because you obviously seen quite a lot of shows, you've been in the clubs. What sort of mileage? What is the average mileage of one of these? I'm going to, you know,
60 to 80
right, okay.
is shown, but of course that's an analogue.
Yeah,
of
course.
Maybe this has been clocked forwards.
That's what people were saying to me. How long did it take you to just wind that forward?
So Bruce, do you know how many of these are on the road currently?
In the UK, I think there's about 104, 100.
That's not bad actually.
Yeah. And how many right-hand drives?
That's the right-hand drives.
Yeah, because there were 950
Oh
made.
no, some of those would be left-hand drive. I think they were supposed to do 1,100 in total. They did 950, and 348 were right-hand drive.
Oh, okay.
And the reason they did that was because it wasn't Vauxhall's idea to do that, and it wasn't Opel's idea, because Opel had a Evo 500 or something. It was between GM and Lotus. Mike Kimberley wanted to do something like another Lotus Cortina. I think it was a Senator they was looking at. In the end, they agreed to do it, but Opel kicked up and said, well, we're not going to guarantee it. We're not going to put a warranty on it if we don't do a finished car. So they had to finish the cars, ship them to the UK, convert them, and then...
So, because these were sold through the Vauxhall main dealer network, not Lotus.
Only specialist.
Only certain sites were allowed to sell them. They've always been recognised, ever since I can remember, as being an amazing thing. And I would say in the last 10 years, they've got a lot of appreciation, a lot more appreciation.
And when they came out, this was the world's fastest saloon, wasn't it?
Correct.
For many years.
In fact, when these first came out, it prompted an awful lot of debate.
Oh yeah,
a massive amount.
And lots of people watching this probably won't know anything about the Lotus Carlton, the Lotus Amiga. But it only came in one colour, didn't it? Which is this, it's a green colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know the name of the colour?
Imperial green.
Imperial green, fantastic.
I keep wanting to call it Empire, and I know it's not Empire, it's Imperial green.
Yeah, and this is build number 843 out of 950.
What components are there that have done actually the 100, 200 and odd thousand miles? Some engine, gearbox, axles, of any differentials?
The diff's been changed. The original engine, the head's never been off. Now, a lot of people saying, I mean, I know one guy, I think he's had about 9 head gaskets. There is scabs on it. And this has been painted because this is not the original front on it.
Can we have a look inside?
Yeah.
This is a lovely bit.
This is just, I'm blown away.
We might have to start the engine and just listen to that as well.
Oh, we'll do that now.
So exhaust is totally standard, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's got a stainless steel one. Now you'll notice that the exhaust is subdued. After a few minutes of running, it's got little flaps that open up because at the moment it's heating the cats up.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And then when it reaches the temperature, that will open and then you'll get a bit of a burble out the back.
Okay,
but
nice.
It's not loud at all.
Oh my God, my first seat
It's comfy,
in a Lotus
isn't it?
Carlton. Oh my God,
I bet that is
comfortable.
They've ducted the aircon into the glove box.
I mean, look at the glove box. It's even leather clad. Isn't that stunning?
Sorry. You have a chair in there, Tom.
I cannot believe this car. This is in far better condition than anyone realised. Even the headlining. Look at the headlining. It's not sagging.
It's mint, yeah.
This is so comfortable. So my dad had a
look,
Senator.
you can go up and down with the thing there.
Yeah, my dad had a Senator, which is the slightly larger version. Oh, that's better. It's a 6-speed.
It is a 6-speed, yeah.
Wow.
I like Bruce. I like Bruce a lot. All right then, so what do we think? It's done mega mile, but the condition's fantastic.
Yeah, I love it.
You can't ask for any more than that. It's exceptional, isn't it?
Before we even take it on a road, you know what we need to do? We need to run a car vehicle report to make sure it's not been crashed, stolen or damaged. We've got a score of 52 out of 100, presumably because the mileage starts with a 2. Damage, we found 1 record for this vehicle, so we'll have a look at that. Finance theft, natural disaster, so it's not been nicked. That is the main thing. And if you have a look at the mileage graph there, since about 2004, it just flatlines because it wasn't used very much.
It became a show car.
Indeed, yeah, these aren't cars that you daily drive, are they?
Correct.
So Bruce, I think, has had this car for about 20 years.
So this done all of its mileage from like 93 up until 2005.
Yeah, so 2005, it had 191,000 miles on the
So
clock.
it managed to do that amount of mileage in 10 years.
Well, when you're evading the police, you've got to drive a lot,
So
don't
this
you?
car did 20,000 miles a year.
That's pretty impressive.
That's
It is
good.
really
That is
impressive,
yeah.
Damage, we've got one record, and it says there's an assessment of between £5,000 and £10,000 in 2014. So,
That could have just been for a respray because it had loads of chips
and
on
the
it
rust as well.
Yeah, and a
it
bit
could
of
have been the rust.
and
It could have
that.
been the respray, so that makes sense.
Because we've seen that in the file,
Yes.
and that matches up to that sort of age as well.
5 owners from new, which isn't
Which
too
is
bad.
very, I think, very low for a
Oh
car.
yeah,
For a
yeah,
car
yeah.
of its age, it's nothing.
Yeah, Car Vertical gives you like a full timeline, a full history of the vehicle.
But the
that you
amazing
wanna
thing
buy.
is,
Yeah.
everything that's written down in there, we can prove in the boot
Exactly,
of the car.
yeah.
We've got the history file on it.
Most of the time when we buy a car, there is no history.
Yeah.
So we 100% have to rely
Yeah.
on Car Vertical to make sure it's not a
Because-
nail.
That's what I mean. You know that's right.
Yeah.
And normally we buy shit, and this isn't shit.
Yeah. And if you want to make sure that you also don't buy shit, then always run a Car Vertical report before even looking at it. Leave no car unchecked. Run a Car Vertical report. You will get 20% off your report using my code AutoAlex. And Car Vertical doesn't only work in the UK, does it?
It works in a lot of Europe, South Africa, Australia,
America.
and if you front load, you get up to 50% off.
There you go. So yeah, do as we do. Always check a car online fastidiously and hope that you meet an owner as good as Bruce. Which you won't, because he's the best owner I've ever met in my life.
He's a one-off.
Yeah.
It's unique.
So we know that we've got history in the boot. We know that we've got a great history with Car Vertical. Shall we ask Bruce if we can maybe take it for a quick
I
test
think
drive?
it's about time to go for a little spin down the road, isn't it?
The gear change is quite agricultural.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That feels really meaty. I can see that.
So it's not like a switch, like the Ford gear change is a lot better.
Can I just say that we are in a Lotus Carlton right now?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the first time I've ever sat in one, let alone been driven in one. This
But-
is
But
very
honestly,
exciting.
I feel like I'm being chauffeur driven in the back here. It
It's
is
comfortable,
so
isn't it?
comfortable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievably comfortable. It's just,
There's no squeaks, no rattles.
Oh, there's a few rattles, Bill.
yeah, but even so,
The suspension feels really nice, very firm.
Oh, it is, yeah.
You mentioned the rear springs have sagged a little
I'll go
bit.
through with that. I've located a set of springs. They're being sent to me this week.
Oh, amazing.
So I'll
We like Bruce, don't we? We like
Bruce is
Bruce.
amazing. Unbelievable. Yeah. By the way,
I'll
you can
clean
buy
up
the car. If there's any
and
faults with it, we'll just
parts
give you all the
fit
parts.
it.
I've ordered them brand new. Don't worry about it. It's
The
on the
other thing
house.
I've found is that the rear suspension is supposed to be adjustable, self-adjusting. Well, it's not at the moment.
Yeah.
And I've checked the pump. That works fine. I've checked the shock absorbers. They work fine. It's got there's a fuse under the bonnet. That's okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's got a relay under the seat. That's okay. So the only thing it can be is the height adjuster.
Okay.
I've located one of them. If your guys, I'll take it, you've got ramps and stuff.
We
haven't
do,
you?
yeah.
If you could just confirm that it is
Just
that,
a sensor, yeah.
then I'll get you and I'll send it to you.
Bruce, do you come with the car?
You could not want to get a better example. Forget the mileage, just the
Well, that's
in
the
terms
thing,
of
you know.
cleanliness and how it's presented, you cannot get any better. You just can't.
If the mileage was right, then it would be one of those cars that it'd have to go to auction, I think.
Yeah.
It's brisk.
It's still
It is brisk.
still pulling.
Yeah.
And that's fifth.
It's not Project 8 fast, but you know, it's look for its time. This is nippy.
It's brisk. It's very brisk.
I mean, if this was a two-seater sports car, you'd think, oh yeah, this is good.
Oh God, yeah.
But we're four up.
We are, yeah. I love that Bruce has got a massive smile on his face. It's great.
But Bruce, I'm fairly sure that, am I right in saying that you've had a lot of joy in ownership of this car?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to drive a car to its full potential to
No.
enjoy it. You know,
Do you know the great thing about a car like this is it's not only a car that you enjoy. Everyone who's
Yeah.
into cars will enjoy it as much as you, and that's what gives you pleasure as well.
made me really smile when Bruce said you were driving down the motorway and people would pull up to you and start taking pictures.
Yeah,
And you know, my Morris 1969 Morris Minor convertible, driving that down the road and my kids in it, just makes everyone smile.
Yeah.
It makes everyone happy, that car.
Yeah, that gear shift looks very meaty and American and agricultural.
That's what. Yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
It's not like the switch.
Yeah. You can tell Bruce has driven this a lot because he's still got very muscly arms.
Yeah.
If I'm anything like you at 80, I will be over the moon.
Yeah.
So you think you'll buy it then?
You know, I'm just keeping it cool at the moment, Bruce. You know?
Tell you what, you can drive it back. If you drive up, there's a roundabout up here. You can drive up to the roundabout and just drive it straight back.
Okay.
He's so buying this car. So buying it. It's sold.
Oh yeah, that's got some get up and go straight away, doesn't it?
It's peppy.
Yeah. Oh, that gear shift, Tom.
Is it good?
Wow. You know about it. You really know about it. Oh my God, I'm driving a Lotus Carlton. It feels great.
You know, you said there's no knocks, bangs and rattles. I mean, and Bruce has said, oh, there is a few little rattles, but I'm telling you, this car's got 4 of us in it. We're 4 up.
Yeah.
Driving down, quite a bumpy A road, and we're doing 50, 60 miles an hour. It's comfy.
Yeah.
There's not lots of knocks, bangs and rattles, considering the mileage has gone. It's not driving like a car that's done over 200,000 miles.
No.
Not even anything like.
So you like it, Tom?
Oh, yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. It's not, it's not even like, oh God, it's the fastest, this. It's just the coolest.
Yeah,
it's like
the coolest.
It's a little bit like my Sierra Cosworth. I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
But actually driving a car from 1986.
Yeah.
Is they're not. It's not terrible. It's quite a usable car, but. Yeah. It just looks cool. It drives cool. It's just
and you can work on them. I mean, the modern stuff. You've got to plug it in, haven't you?
Yeah. And after a few more minutes driving the world's coolest saloon, we returned back to Bruce's house to do a deal. So I didn't go in with any expectations thinking it's going to be the fastest thing in the world, blah, 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 super saloon. It is brisk. It's not fast.
Yeah, well,
like RS4, for example.
It's fast.
V8, 400 horsepower, that feels like a completely different when it comes to speed.
This is an experience.
This is an experience. This is brisk. This is nostalgia.
Do you like it?
Oh.
Honestly, it's so comfy in there as well.
This is the...
Bruce has even got...
Oh my God,
what is this? This
the
is
Lotus Carlton.
OBD1, right? But this is... OBD1 went... Before we had OBD2, we had OBD1 for reading cars. Yeah. But that is the proper Lotus Vauxhall kit for it, so we can fault code read it.
He's nicked that from the factory.
He has,
Here, I've put together some technical stuff that...
See, this is what I love because I love this because I can tell you don't just want to part ways with a car. You want whoever buys it to keep it going and keep the car going for as long as possible.
The Lotus mag.
Well, these have all got something about a Lotus Carlton in.
Oh yeah.
But this one,
wow,
that's the 25 years of the Lotus Carlton.
So is yours in here?
Yeah.
Is it?
Where is it?
That one.
It's that one. Oh,
and even better.
There's 40 RA.
There's 40 RA. Yeah. And there's Bruce.
Oh.
Yay. Oh, are these pictures?
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
This is the previous owner put this together.
Oh, I think that's a 3 litre.
So that was, I think, that was its second registration. This was its first registration.
Yeah.
This one.
K663.
Yeah. Then it went to that.
Capiche.
Then it went to that. That's when I bought it.
Capiche.
And then I found from the service book the original registration, applied for it, and got it back.
So I think we're all in agreement. Right? The car is a lot nicer than any of us expected.
It's not just the car; it's the ownership,
the story, the history, the documentation.
You're not going to get any better.
No. And Bruce, would you remind me how much you're asking for it?
Yeah, it's 85, did I say?
He's done you there.
Right, so Bruce, you're at 45.
Yeah.
I am also at £45,000, so let's shake a hand. We'll do a deal. I bought myself a Lotus Carlton. Oh my God. Can I have a hug, Bruce?
He's so happy.
I'm ecstatic.
The smile on his little face.
Come
on, well done, mate.
Well done. I'm very proud of you.
I've done it. Oh, fantastic.
What a car.
Oh, what a bloody
phenomenal
motor. With the deal now done, all that was left to do was to drive my Lotus Carlton back to the unit.
See you, Bruce.
Bye, Bruce.
Thank you
very much.
Bye. What a lovely, lovely man. Does the horn not work?
The horn doesn't work.
Okay.
The engine light's on.
The
the engine light has just come on. And the horn doesn't work.
We'll have to get the OBD one out.
He would actually be mortified to know that engine light has just come on.
Yeah.
Little do we know, he's standing there going, ha ha, suck it.
Yeah. It's full of filler.
Yeah. This car's built for you because look, it's got holes in the headlight, so you can't wear them out.
Oh,
I
can't
cannot
believe
believe we're in a Lotus
we
Carlton.
are in a Lotus Carlton, yeah. It's mad.
I'm blown away at the level of the comfort.
Yeah, the leather's so soft.
Yeah,
as well.
I know.
Like, it's so nice, and I love as well that Bruce was showing me and Tom pictures of the headliner. He'd taken it out, and he's had it fully retrimmed in the original fabric. That's why it's not saggy.
The lack of wear on the bolster of this seat for a car that's done 200,000 miles, you've got to give credit to the cows in the 90s for producing leather like that.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
They don't make the cows like they used to.
They don't, mate, yeah.
You can tell with this car that the mileage it's done, you know, as we saw in the report, like it's in the first part of its life, but it was all motorway. It didn't have a hard life. It wasn't abused.
This must have been like
thrashed.
like a travelling salesman type. Normal Carltons were traditionally used for middle management and salesmen bombing up and down the motorway.
Yeah.
That was their job.
Yeah.
You know, and someone somewhere down the road has gone wild and said, "Can I have a Lotus, boss?"
Yeah.
And he's gone, "You're the salesman of the year, so of course you can."
Yeah.
You know, and he's got away with it.
Fair play. I'm very proud of
Cheers,
that.
fella.
It's very,
I
very
just didn't
cool.
think you were going to find one.
No, neither did I.
One, I didn't think you were going to find one in a budget that you would consider reasonable.
And two, I thought we'd be restoring it.
Yeah, so did I,
Like,
yeah.
fully restoring it.
Yeah. What an amazing bloke Bruce is.
Yeah.
For doing what he's done.
It's not even the deal, it's just like the whole experience.
Yeah.
And the fact that,
It,
you know,
it would
he's
actually be
cherished it.
irrelevant if it was 20 grand dearer. As long as it came from Bruce, it wouldn't matter, would it?
Yeah.
I like the big wing as well, just looking in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, it's cool. That's
It's
proper
so
90s, isn't
90s,
it?
yeah. Well, thank you very much. I couldn't have asked for better people to come with me to have a look at
That's
him.
alright.
Oh, I
That's
couldn't.
all right.
As soon as you rang me up and said, I'm like, yeah, we go. Okay,
Yeah.
It's a bit of Tom.
Oh, this is definitely a bit of me.
Give it a little bit of,
A little bit of
drop
Schrotter
it a
beef.
couple of gears, I'd say.
Oh.
Oh my god. When it comes on
It does,
boost,
yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's where this car wins, going down the dual carriageway,
Yeah.
drop it down a gear. That's where it's noticeably quick.
Drop
Wow.
it down a gear and disappear. After a very careful drive, we made it back. And the next day, it was time to stick it up on the ramp to take a look at the underside. Which, as you'll see, is where my luck with this thing runs out. Dramatically.
Seeing it in here now, I can see how collapsed that rear suspension is.
Yeah, so the boot looks like it's full of cigarettes and alcohol. If you know, you know. We drove it back. It was pretty flawless, except for in traffic. It was a little bit unhappy. The idle was a bit here and there.
And
also, just driving it in now, the front end feels a little bit knocky loose.
Does it?
So-
Yeah. And we did notice as well the engine light came on the way back.
So we need to plug it into the diagnostics port as well.
do, yeah.
We'll have a proper look underneath because we've not seen underneath.
make a parts list.
Make a parts list. I've already ordered some new Michelin tyres because we're going to take this on a road trip. And I've got this booked in at Surrey Rolling Road for Monday. So we're
Okay.
going to find out how much power it makes.
Yeah. It's definitely running a bit lumpy, isn't it?
It is.
Like listening to it now, it's... So when we were there, I noticed that there's a little bit of a coolant leak from this plug here.
Yeah.
So when you sort that out, but yeah, it's a little bit like... Rev it's okay, but idle, it's just not quite...
It's missing a little bit, isn't it? And the good thing about this car, right, it is super high mileage. The highest mileage one known in existence. It is now my car, and I'm thinking about OEM busing it. Chameleon screen.
Yeah,
slam
limo
it.
tints,
Yeah, limo tint. And I really want a K20 turbo it as well.
Yeah, or diesel it, we're not sure
Oh,
yet.
M57.
Yeah.
Yeah, the script writes itself. No, in all seriousness though, potentially hybrid turbos, potentially give the engine a bit of a tickle. The noise, there is no noise that comes out of the exhaust. It's
Yeah.
so muted.
I kind of like that it's, quite a bit of a sleeper, but it's got a 6-cylinder twin turbo.
Yes.
Like it should make a little bit of 6-cylinder noise, and
Yeah.
it makes none. So
And
it'll
I'll
be
be
nice
honest,
to experience that.
it's fast, but it's not as quick as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
First things first, so we get it up on the ramp, have a look underneath. Oh,
Ooh, well, this looks quite clean, doesn't it? There's a little bit of an oil leak there, which is fine. I did notice when I was trying to jack it up that there's a little bit of crustation here. The seal's just sort of separating a little bit, and there's a bit of surface rust on this little piece.
But look how original all of this is.
It's really original, yeah. I think these are the original cats.
I
They
would
must be
probably agree
rare.
with you.
There's your valve,
Oh yeah.
your flap.
Can I just say, this car has done 203,000 miles.
Do you know what this car reminds me of?
This is all original as well,
It is,
isn't it?
yeah. This car reminds me of Nigel.
I was going to
Your
say.
911.
Yeah. I was going to say exactly that.
These are your special Lotus shock absorbers, which I believe stiffen up when you get
At
up to
speed,
speed.
yeah.
This has all been like hammer-righted,
Yeah.
so it's been quite well protected. You can definitely tell Bruce has looked after it.
Bit of drama there.
Just poke it. Just do it.
Don't. Me? I know it's. Oh, okay.
Your Lotus Carlton's
Oh.
got a hole in it.
It actually has got a hole in it.
Oh!
Oh. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's.
This side's okay. This side is actually all right.
It wouldn't be one of my cars if it had no rust.
I can't believe it's got a rust hole in it.
What do you mean? It's done 203,000 miles,
It
man.
was £45,000.
Yes, which is about £20,000 cheaper than the next one.
I like this. We're moving up in the world. The budgets are getting higher, but the holes are still staying
Oh yeah,
the same.
the rust is always going to be there. Let's be honest.
Right. So the front arms actually, the front actually looks like it's been rebuilt because the bolts are all zinc coated. There's a bit of, I mean, it's not knackered, but it's a bit soft. You have got a steering box steering, so
Yeah.
that might be have a bit of play in it. They feel like soft, but
Yeah.
OEM soft.
That's probably original soft,
Not
isn't
what?
it?
Yeah, this has definitely all been replaced. Yeah, all the lower arms are new. Look, the front dampers are all new. The drop links are new. The front brakes. Alex actually had to brake fairly hard on the way back because the traffic stopped, and these judder
Yeah.
a lot.
It wasn't quite as bad as RS4
No,
Juddo.
I don't think you can beat that.
That can never be. But yeah, the whole steering wheel was like.
How's it go?
The brakes do need to be replaced. I have already been contacted by AP Racing,
Who made these calipers.
Who made these calipers back in the day? Who said if you ever need them to be rebuilt, because they usually do need to get rebuilt, we will do that for you.
Yeah. The front looks really nice, but the back doesn't.
Back lets it down.
This
Not
is-
only suspension but also rust. That's not great though, is it?
Oh, Alex, that's a big hole.
That is a big hole.
Does it go in?
Is it there or thereabouts, or is it just there?
The inner bit's solid, to be fair. Oh, it's actually, no, it's not.
Oh no! I've bought a Lotus Carlton with quite dramatic rust.
To be fair, the rest of it looks pretty solid.
Yeah, so we need to have a look if like level sensors have maybe
I don't think
died or
this
if it's...
does levelling. I think it might just do damping.
Okay, so the only thing at the back here, suspension, that lets it down is these springs then. And now let's take a look at that oil leak, because I want to make sure that it passes its next MOT. And speaking of MOTs, our range of MOT advisory t-shirts are available right now, including oil leak but not excessive, chassis corroded but not seriously weakened, and tyres worn close to the legal limit. These are the perfect Father's Day gifts, so you know what to do.
So we're leaking oil from the oil drain pipe, from the turbo, a little one from this little hose here, which goes to the sump, which is fine because that'll just be a gasket, and that's leaking onto the anti-roll bar, and maybe one from this oil filter housing. But the oil filter looks really new. All the oil cooler pipes look really new, and it just looks really, really fresh. As I say, the front of this car looks really good. It's the back.
Also, you know this is a Carlton, right, or an Amiga?
Yeah.
So these would have been shipped over from Germany and then Lotus would have done their thing.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking that none of this gubbins would have been on the GSI and then Lotus would have cut a hole in the sump and then welded whatever all this is? These welds are probably like 30 years old by Lotus.
Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Yeah.
But it won't have come out of the factory like this.
Especially this side, because this is the oil drain side for the turbos. So that.
So they literally came in and then just butchered.
Yeah, coal in there,
Carltons.
Tim. Go on, stick the oil drain in
That's
that bit
great
now.
though, isn't it? That is great. But there's no major drama engine side.
No, it just needs a couple of little gaskets. It does look like it wants auxiliary belts because they look perished.
Yeah.
If you look at, especially that alternator belt up there, that looks quite aged.
Yeah.
So it's mainly just that back. It needs a welding, it needs a new chassis, it just needs some... I would polybush it. I would actually polybush the back end.
So what you're saying is, we take this to We Buy Any Car, we chop it in, and then we buy one that isn't completely rotten. Let's get a valuation.
Go straight on We Buy Any Car.
Let's get a We Buy Any Car valuation. This will be fun, won't it? I'm going to say that We Buy Any Car will offer 35 grand for this. But as it turns out, I was way off. Is it good? Are we going to We Buy Any Car?
No.
Does it start with a 6? Does it start with a 7? What?
Oh,
What? It's a Lotus Colton,
you've
man.
been done over.
What? How
Would
much?
you like to know what this car is valued at We Buy Any Car?
Yeah. Of
Genuinely?
Course. Yeah, of course I would.
You're gonna be speechless.
What? What? £1,615. Are you mental? Either way, we continued the inspection of my £1,615 Lotus Colton. Oh, okay.
So to check for play, if you've got play left and right, but not up and down, it means track rod end or bottom ball joint.
Yeah.
If you've got up and down, it usually means you've got like an upper arm or a lower arm.
Yeah.
When you've got play left and right and up and down, and it feels the same, if you move the wheel slightly and check it and it's still there the whole time,
Yeah.
it's either loose wheel or wheel bearing.
Yeah.
So I think the wheel bearing's got a bit of play in it.
Yeah.
Probably just wants tightening up slightly.
Okay. And then these brakes as well, they're not like floating discs, are they?
No. Wheel
Yeah, you
bearing's
can
actually
hear
a bit
that.
noisy.
Yeah, you can hear that.
Hear that?
Yeah. So we need to get that replaced.
So we need to replace the front wheel bearing.
Okay.
Yeah, the discs aren't floating, they're solid discs, so maybe it'd be good to put some floating discs on there.
Yeah,
'cause
that'd be nice.
springs all look new. This shock, actually, I think it is leaking. See, it's wet here. I don't think that's rainwater. I think that's yeah, it feels oily, that.
Okay.
Because what usually happens is you leave a car sat for a bit, you don't really use it. It might be dry, but then when you start driving it, if the seals are perished and the
Yeah.
shocks, I do actually think that damper's leaking,
Yeah.
annoyingly. Is the other side leaking at all? It's
Yeah,
bone dry.
Yeah.
Even like the other one's wet on this top ledge here, this one's bone dry. So I think the seals and that damper have gone.
So either get it rebuilt or just get a whole new set of dampers. I don't know if there's any updated coilovers that go on these.
I like the idea of putting original on it, but also, you know, this car's 30 years old, over 30 years old now. The technology is over 30
Oh,
years old.
it's moved on so much, yeah.
It would be kind of nice, some people might not agree with this, to OEM plus it a bit.
Yeah.
I'd like to keep the way it looks, because I think it looks super cool.
Oh, 100%, yeah, the looks don't change.
But actually make it drive and feel a bit more modern.
Yeah, just a bit tighter, a
Yeah.
bit more power, a bit more noise.
Things like the calipers, I like the way they look. I
They're
think
great.
we need to keep
They're
the
great.
original
Yeah,
calipers,
yeah.
they look cool, but maybe change
Floating
their
discs
discs just so
would
that
be
they
great.
perform slightly better.
Yeah.
So this has got a very aggressive limit slip diff in
It does, doesn't it? That's good.
If you go and hold the wheel on the other side,
Yeah.
and I'll see if I can turn it. So I'm going to try and turn this one
Yeah, go on then.
forwards. Oh, God,
That's good,
that's
isn't
a
it?
tight limited slip diff.
Yeah, we like that. It wants to go down Southend and do some burnouts, doesn't it? At a fish and chip shop.
So the rear dampers have got these, they're actually adaptive. I think that's an electrical or a vacuum line. They look fairly fresh,
Yeah.
but obviously the springs are sagging and knackered.
Yeah.
Also, the rear discs look pretty pitted as well.
Yeah.
And these calipers don't look like they've been rebuilt in a very long time.
Yeah.
So personally, if you're going to drive this car, I would get the calipers rebuilt, pads and discs all round. Inner wheel arch all looks good as well. There's no signs of accident damage or corrosion. The wheels look all right. They look like they've been refurbished at some point.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of crazing, but nothing too bad.
So currently we're at rust repair on the sill,
Yeah.
brakes all round,
Yes.
suspension all round,
A wheel bearing,
a wheel bearing.
an oil leak,
Yeah. Which is easy enough to fix.
and then whatever this diagnostic issue is.
Yes.
It's not horrendous. I think for what you paid for the car, I still think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
in good
yeah,
condition.
yeah.
And I don't think that at all Bruce has
Oh,
like,
not at all. Not
tried
at
to
all. No,
pull
no.
wool
Oh,
over
God,
your
no.
eyes.
God, no.
Yeah,
God, no.
He's a very honest
Yeah,
guy.
I just had a quick call with him on the phone actually, and he was actually surprised as well.
Yeah,
so,
we did
and
poke it.
It's
you
one of
know.
those things that can be missed, but yeah, like you
Yeah.
said, we poked it, so we actually
Yeah.
explored it a little bit further.
Yeah, I think it's fine. We'll get it repaired.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll go again.
What, newspaper and filler?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of duct tape.
Yeah.
Jobs are good 'un.
Should we lower it down and plug it in? Do you want to flick the ignition on for me, please?
I will do that for you.
And I will plug in. So this, I had a little look in the paperwork. That plugs in there like that. We use this little diagnostic plug here. Okay, so we've got a code TC22.
Yeah.
Throttle position sensor voltage low.
Yeah.
And I can see it is plugged in, but it's sometimes worth checking to see if there's any corrosion or anything like that, but it looks pretty good. It's got a little potentiometer in there. There's a rod that joins both of the throttle bodies, and this will sense what position that is in. Here, I can actually read live data. So if I pull the throttle,
Oh, look at that.
there we go, we can actually see. So it should go up to 5 volts at 100%, which it does. So that is actually working. There is some information in the boot of the car that you have to sometimes reset the idle air control valve, which is this, I believe. So we might have to do that. If you start this car up, we
Yeah.
can actually go through this and read
All
it.
right, let's do it.
There we go. Okay, so idle air control 41 steps. So that is actually now working. And then we got engine idle and desired idle. So it's idling slightly higher than what it would like. Only slightly.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's
no,
kind of- it's kind of
it's
there
kind
or
of
thereabouts,
floating
isn't
about.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of floating about. And then we got fuel pump relay, ignition on volt. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what that means, I won't lie. Camshaft signal valid.
Okay.
Engine speed.
So it knows what it's doing. So are these old codes?
I don't think you can clear them. I think they're only there when there's a fault present.
Yeah.
I think.
Coolant
I love
temp.
this. Look, you can
That's
even see the
great.
coolant temp, the voltage of the coolant sensor, the auxiliary water pump, AC request switch, fan status off, map sensor millibar. So if I give that a rev, you can see the map sensor. That's working. So a map sensor is this thing here. A map stands for manifold absolute pressure. So you get that on a boosted car, and it senses how much pressure is going on in this inlet manifold. So if I rev it, we can see that is also working. This is bloody brilliant.
It's good, isn't it?
I love this.
Yeah.
So TPS signal is actually slightly sticking. See, it's at 1%.
Yeah.
If I go like that, if I release it gently, it's sticking at 2%. If I push that back, it goes down to 0.
Yeah.
And it should, I believe, only use the idle control valve when it's at 0. So it is actually sticking a bit. It's sticking at 2%. Yeah, the throttle is actually sticking slightly.
So what, can you just squirt a bit of WD-40 or degreaser or whatever this up?
Yeah, so it's not the cable. I can actually feel it's tight here. And I suppose if that's getting warm, it could stick a bit further. I mean, yeah, you can see now it's stuck at 2%.
So that's why the revs are quite high then at idle in traffic.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
If I let that off gently, yeah, see, it's now stuck at 3%. Whereas if I push this closed by hand,
Yeah. That's
it
what we
idles
want.
a bit more
Yeah.
like it should. See?
So how do we fix that then?
So that, what we need to do is take the charge cooler off. See, that's actually stuck up again.
Yeah.
We need to take the charge cooler off. We need to have a look in the throttle bodies and see if there's dirt build up in there, and if there is a bit of dirt build up, clean it and see if it frees them off. If it doesn't, we might have to take them off and clean them. The only problem is they are calibrated together because they're linked together.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility we might have to recalibrate them. There is also a possibility that they're not calibrated correctly, which is why it's not idling particularly happy, but it's at the moment all I can see. Yeah, it's definitely not returning back to where it should. But that's, you know, that's a fairly minor issue. Because this is old school diagnostics, what we would need to do to check this properly is check the resistances across the sensors.
Yep.
Make sure that all the resistances are correct and how they should be and the sensors are working properly. We need to work out where the ECU is and trace back the wiring and check resistances between the connections and the plugs and pin it out and use, luckily, I mean, we've got all the literature in the boot to be able to look at
everything in the boot,
you know, diagnosing this vehicle, which is, I think is awesome.
Yeah. We have all the tools.
Yeah.
What we don't have is good welding hands. We need good welding hands to get that fixed.
I think if you spent another 5k on this car, it'd be a really nice car.
Okay.
Really nice, and it'll be a bit OEM plus.
Yeah.
How you like it, it'll sound a bit fruity, it'll go nice.
I think 5 grand is on the low side.
I don't think it is. I think you'll be surprised.
Okay.
I think if we look in the right places, search on the forums, maybe join the owners club, they'll tell us off.
They will, yeah. We won't be welcome there, but that's fine.
Riff raff out. Shall we have another look at all the paperwork that came with this car?
Yeah.
And we'll work out what's been done to it recently, what hasn't been done.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, because it's quite nice to look through. And then
I think what we'll do is we'll do that off camera, because the next thing I want to do to this is put it on the dyno and find out how much power it's making.
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming up next week.
And then there is turbo numero
Look
1.
at her.
Oh,
Okay.